Hey everybody, happy holidays to you. Every year at this time, I'm inundated with Christmas songs. I'm hearing them at the grocery store. I've had jobs before where they're like, okay, from Thanksgiving on, we play nothing but Christmas music. So after years and years of the onslaught of the same 30 songs, I've just about had it with Christmas songs. But people want to listen to them. So when I would find myself at a place where I need to be playing Christmas music, at a job, let's say, I would always try and find other songs that kind of sound like Christmas music, but they're not really Christmas songs. And you could put them on and no one would notice that, well, this isn't a Christmas album, but they sound like holiday type songs. So let's go through them. I've got 20 of them here. And we're starting off with one of my favorites from the Yes Fragile album, Cans and Brahms. That's not it. I always used to skip this song on the record. And then at some point, I just really began to love it because it's Rick Wakeman doing his thing on the keyboard. And it sounds like you're out at the mall shopping.
Mommy, can I have the Miss Piggy?
And then it goes right into the song We Have Heaven. These songs really go great together. We're moving right along to another classic, the Beegees, Holiday. It's from the first album. It's a very minimal song. It's got Robin singing such a holiday just by himself. And you can really hear all the subtleties in his voice in this song. It's a good one. All right, we're moving on to the Ramones, Danny Says. Got a little Christmas action feel going.
Danny says we gotta go to Idaho, but we can't go surfing 'cause the swimming pool low.
12-string always makes it sound like Christmas. Then, from the Beach Boys, the song Pet Sounds, from the album Pet Sounds, of course. This is one of the albums that it almost sounds like Christmas all the way through. Got some kind of bells action going on in the background there. And then, of course, on the same album, another instrumental, Let's Go Away for a While. Because everyone's doing that at Christmas time. I heard this song in the airport once, and it was just so perfect for that moment, and it stuck with me ever since.
Now boarding for Palm Springs.
All right, moving on. The Who, Rael #1, from the album The Who Sell Out. Also sounds like Christmas all the way through. But in this song, they're talking about return to this spot on Christmas Day. All right, the song My Favorite Things. There's so many versions of it. Rodgers and Hammerstein. It didn't start out as a Christmas song, but then it kind of got reappropriated as a Christmas song over the years. And the John Coltrane version is awesome, one of my favorites. But this is the Alice Coltrane version. It's got a lot of psychedelic, swirling orchestral stuff in it. And also the whole album is just amazing. And you probably got a crooner in your bunch, so they're going to want to hear some Dean Martin. Not a Christmas song.
Sweet, sweet memories you gave me.
But somehow, the sentiment is appropriate.
one fresh and tender kiss.
I saw Dean Martin in Vegas. I saw his Vegas show right at the end of his career, and it blew my mind. I was like
One girl,
10.
one boy.
Dave Brubeck. This whole album, again, very Christmas sounding. You could get away with this, putting this album on, and no one would flinch. Because it's got that piano thing. Someone might even think it's the Charlie Brown, Vince Guaraldi Christmas. And who would think that Black Sabbath would have a Christmas sounding song? Well, there is one. And it's on the album Sabbath Bloody Sabbath. It's called Fluff. Black Sabbath, they seem to always have one of these like instrumental acoustic songs on their albums. And they're all kind of Christmassy, but this one, moving ahead a little bit further into the song, it's definitely got that thing. All right, this next song, Elviscostello, with Chrissie Hynde. One of my favorite Elvis Costello songs. I just love the way these two sing together. They have the same like vibrato. Let's get to the chorus. All right, we're moving on to some dark sounding Christmas type stuff from Depechemode. Who would think that Fran would be listening to Depechemode? But this album, Violator, is very Christmassy all the way through, in a dark way. This is the song Memphisto. One word. And then another song on this album, which is also an instrumental, Sibeling. Now that's a Christmas title for you. This could be like a song on George Winston's December album that I've heard way too many times. We've got a few more selections here from albums that are very Christmassy all the way through. This is one of my top all the way through Christmas albums by the Rolling Stones, Metamorphosis. This is the song, Some Things Just Stick in Your Head. From the same album, Each and Every Day of the Year. And also from the same album, Metamorphosis, We're Wasting Time. Appropriate for the end of the year. All right, we've got 3 more tracks, and they're all from the same album. And this album, I think, is my #1 most Christmassy, non-Christmas album. It's by Beck, Mutations. Here's the song Lazy Flies. It's kind of dark. And here's the song Dead Melodies. Yeah. Got a little classical feel to it. And our final song, We Live Again. And I'm sure I'm overlooking some very important Christmas type sounding songs that aren't on here. So leave me a comment. Let me know which ones I'm forgetting, because we can never have enough of these to kind of pad Rudolph and Jingle Bell Rock and all that. So I made a playlist. It's on my channel here, Fran's Christmas Alternatives. Titsmas was already taken. But you can find it on there if you're interested in hearing this whole hour and 10 minutes worth of music. And it's also on my Spotify profile, francapitanelli, under the same title, Fran's Christmas Alternatives. And that's gonna do it for today. Hope you all have a great holiday season, and don't forget to subscribe. Stuff like that. And we'll see you next time.